got that on there. To those who don't know. Interesting. Okay. Don't have light. Not necessarily announcements. Probably like a new channel. Because it is. Technically, this is not part of the actual channel, but it's not a private channel. Let's went to the bottom. Let me change this. Add roles. Break it. Fix it. Okay, maybe not draw it. Hang on. Rule it, obviously. And watch it. Self promo. There, I'll put in the self promo. Oxygen better be included. I think I'll just go silent for a while to see anyone joins. I don't know anyone's gonna join this though. It's been a long time since I played this game. I'm not gonna survive for long. Nope. My voice going for this thing. It's really low. Can I improve this? Should be able to. Properties? Nope. Advanced. Here we are. 300. I don't think it's made. Oh, okay. Hang on. No. Okay, that has made a difference. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Nope. No, too high. 50? How about 250? Nope. There's gonna be a lot of high pitched squeals in this one. Let's go for an odd number. Even number. 180. That should do it. Just sitting here patiently. See if anybody bothers. Anyone would like to join in. You never know. I'm blue. I don't even know why I'm blue. This is a white screen. Why am I blue? It looks blue. Like a 2 to 3 second delay going on here. Where's the stream options anyway? Ultra low latency. Oh. I should probably change that to make it better quality, shouldn't I? Let's see. Who else has self promo? Boom, self promo. My hop glass. Random. You don't actually. You don't. Okay. Where else? Who else has selfish promo? That's not it. Okay, there's one here. I suppose I guess you could stick in here. Yeah, never know. This is a fact. You never know what you're gonna get if you primarily stick it in something good. God, I hope I put the permissions properly for this one. Break it, fix it, rule it, draw it. Okay, that should be okay. And default settings as well. So that should be alright. Game audio. Maybe it's a little too low. I'll put up a little bit. Actually, I'll put it back lower so my voice slightly goes over it. Like to there, right about there. Silence. I love silence. Everyone is so used to me doing MSP. Come on, you can get closer than that. You can get very close. There we go. Nice and close. It's the weekend and no one wants to watch me. Typical fate. This thing, this dent happen a lot. Maybe I should just randomly play Tomb Raider 1. That's what originally got me. Whoa, what are you doing way over there? Wait. Oh, okay. Now you're looking in the wrong place. Just a little bit of editing there. A little bit of editing. Perfect. The quality looks okay. Wouldn't really consider that 1080p, but sure. I don't think I can improve this. Don't think it's improvable. I could squeeze a little bit extra here, I suppose. Nothing else that I can do. Nope. If I do this, it's gonna break it. Let's have a look. Is it suddenly gonna improve? Nah. Doesn't seem to be improving. Let's go back to our original one. And that should be okay. There's nothing going on over here. So I can just leave it as is. Is this going through? It's hard to tell. Yes, it's all going through. Okay, cool. Actually, not included. Tubular update, upgrade. Simplifies. Update, upgrade. Okay. New game. Standard. Generating your. I didn't mean to unlock it. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Tubular. I can't say it. Tubular update. Tubular update. Success. Space adventure awaits. Ooh. Irritable bowel. Bottle of my stomach. And a slow learner. Well, germ resistant and a slow learner. And generally can do a lot of things, so I think that one's a good one. Nails. Gene, you're good with medicine? Ability to heal others. Medical healing speed is 120%. You are uncultured. But you have a bottle of a stomach. I don't think that's really good. Is medicine good? Well, obviously medicine is good, but is it good? An early bird. Morning plus 2 to all skills. But needs to go to the toilet. Or that half more quickly. Food quality, grizzly, terrible, and grizzly. I don't know if medicine is a good starting point. I might shuffle you. Immunity, construction, and well, construction. Definitely need building speed at the start. diver's lungs. Yes, that's good. And cannot cook. Well, we're not really going to be cooking this day either. I reckon that is a general good cesspool. Strawberry. Strawberry cook? I suppose I'll say strawberry cook. Alert! Your crew is awoken, stranded inside a distant asteroid. Oddly, they can't recall how they got here. Will they do survive to find answers? Did I always say that? I think it... Okay, I'm not digging that way. Nope. Not today. We're gonna go over to this source of water. That's dangerous. Mind you, it has copper ore blocking it, so I don't think it should collapse. Is that still a thing? Can things still collapse? Instructions weaken and just go drop. Nail. Nail is it. Good old nail. Where should I put a storage? Away from their sleeping quarters. I'll put 3 there for now. Fleeing? What'd you flee? Ooh, a hatch. Okay, attack it then. Get rid of that part. Get rid of that hatchling. My, oh. Really, Maya, oh. Ah, there's gonna be a lot of diggings, aren't there? Should probably start on the floor structure already. Let's have a look at our general. We have a lot of water. More than I normally do. Algae's a little low though, so I suppose that levels it out a bit. Dust cap. Dust cap produces mushrooms. Fungal growths that can be harvested for food. Cool. That's a new one. Everything's gonna be new. What the hell? Balm lily. Which is balm lily flowers, a lovely bloom mechanical properties, so it's decor and for medicine-based purposes. Pincher pepper plant. It's flavorful for spicing food, so cooking and decor. So really, we could put those plants where people sleep. Increase decor and keep people healthy, I suppose. Oh, I thought that disappeared for a second. I was like, ah, but no, it's still there. Good stuff. Should probably speed this up now. You're nearly there. We're at half cycle. Okay, let's start building this thing. Are you? Yep. All. But not organic. Oh, just selecting all means this selects all for future options. It's gonna be a bit of a pain if that's the case. Pick everything up. We're going to need slow down. We're going to need furniture. There we are. 2, 3. No, not in the year. Furniture. On the ground. Remove this. And immediately sweep up anything. So can I dig out? Yep, there we go. And immediately sweep this up. Sweep anything up near the beds, so that reduces our decor level. There it is. Green is good. Red, definitely not good. Slow down. Plumbing. Can't forget plumbing. Don't want to put it on the same level. I want to put it below. Or does it rise? I think poison rises, doesn't it? So I'm gonna put up here. And then we'll build a ladder away from those. It goes up into here. And then we dig up, straight across to it. And then we'll put tiles here. No, we won't. We won't do that, and we won't do that. We'll put tiles there. And then we'll dig across. Yes, that's what we'll do. It's a bit concealed. It'll do, I suppose. And speed up. And hopefully no one urinates into this thing. How's everyone doing for bladder control? Oh, good. Okay, cool. We are totally gonna urinate everywhere. Prioritize all this. This must be done. This must be done first. 100% must be done. Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. I've got this, and I've got that. Oh, back to it then. Oh, you guys are totally gonna pee everywhere, aren't you? There's no pooping in this game. Pooping's not allowed. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, Jesus, no. See you. See you? Please go over here or somewhere else. I don't care. Just not here. That should block it if he pees. She pees. Is this a he or a she? Looks like a he. Stats, maybe? How do we know this is a he or a she? Doesn't say. That's strange, but okay. You would have figured there would have been a way to find out if the person you're looking at is a he or a she. Might not necessarily be a she, that could be a he with purple highlights, you never know. You're all gonna start making a mess, aren't you? Quick, clean it up before it falls into here. You're all gonna start making a mess. There we are on the ready. Yeah, there we go. And no oxygen. What do you mean no oxygen? There's plenty of oxygen. Oh, a little hole, but still. There are outhouses, really. We've got a lot of bottles. Ooh, hello, you. Mealwood, ready for harvest. Should probably build another one here up into this area. Creating a floor right across. Can I make a doorway? Nope. I've got recessed doorways now. Eek. Okay, they just make a hole into this area. So this can spew out into the rest of the area for now. Someone leveled up. Oh, definitely need more of these then. These are practically full. This one, but not organic. This one organic, but only algae. There. There. We're filling up with oxygen now. Slow down. Stressed. Okay. Oh, it's just because of the ears they're in. Hello, Annika. How are you? How are you today? I have to destroy this thing, don't I? Yep, it's just me today. There's nobody else here. It's just me. It's just me. Don't wanna be all by myself. Ah! Too many tiles. Maybe that's too deep. Hang on. Wait, no! Cancel that line! I have played this game since last year. And I ain't a joke. When was the last time I played this game? September or something? Or, no, even before September, I think, last time I played this game. There's so much stuff new. Like, you got dust caps, which produces mushrooms. We have, what? A highly pressurized geyser that periodically erupts with natural gas. Gives decor? I'd love to sleep near a geyser. Sure. Psh, germs. No service germs. Probably not. I mean, if it's a geyser, it's producing so much heat. 94 Celsius. No wonder there are practically no germs near it. Ah, Chris is here. A game that he used to love and adore. Same here. I wait until all these up there. So it's just so much new. Even everything looks new, like the color, the textures. We can now capture animals and have them do things for us. That's definitely something that's going to be of vast interest if we can. Fleeing. Well, I can't capture you right now, I'm afraid. All I can do is combat. Bye bye. Sorry. Should probably think about making food stuff soon. Micro musher. Oh, that's a word. That's a horrible place to put it. I'll put it there. I don't have decor. I actually don't have decor. Oh, it's in furniture now. Didn't we use that one for decor? I know there's insufficient oxygen. We just opened this place up. Probably put this one here. And then attach this below ground to... Oh yeah, I like it. Maybe I'll play it again. Like that. I don't think there's anything else I can put down here. Maybe future things? Yeah, I'll just say that. Future stuff. That's what I'll be doing with this. Should probably attach this up to... I have no metal. Whoops. Wait, there's metal right here. Dig this out. Priority this. Prioritize that. Dig all that good stuff out. No, this. Dig this out. Bullet. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, there we go. And then we can just... I should be able to just go straight up into it. Yeah? What's next? How do I... Stations? A raw metal. Apparently we're missing a lot. What's that noise? No, just one layer, please. So, Annika, how did your uni year go? Was that a blast? Was it loud? Was it quiet? Did you sleep through it? Did you forget about it? That happened to me a few times in the past. Fleeing! Remove that. Remove it. Apparently it's a form of food. 31,000 calories. I am very quickly running out of oxygen. Hey, at least the oxygen was definitely included. Don't know why I'm building all this way. Stop! Actually, there's no point. Start picking stuff up and putting it away because we have guests apparently. Oh damn. Wait, there's two bad things here. Some documents are just full of it and kind of do violence, but ambitious. Moves as quickly underwater as they do on land. That's not really great. But look how many areas it covers. That is quite good. But look at this one. +9 immunity, 6 medicine, 2 creativity, and 6 learning, and we are just about to start researching as well. They're a quick learner, which means they go downhill quickly. And they're a caregiver. They do not fight, and they're just full. This person's amazing and full of it. Makes sense. Meep. Can't call him Meep. Someone who is full of it. Something that's full of it. But that's one way of putting it. Unrefrigerated. I don't have a refrigerator. Do I? Can't even access it. We're playing cleanup right now. Cool. Okay, I want all of this then. All of that. Oh, it's realized. Wait, this is water. Polluted water. How do I do with polluted water? Plumbing. Bottle emptier. Oh. Your storage is full. I've got ones over here. Apparently you can't put bottled water away though. Coal. That one is all, but only organic. This one is everything. Consumable ore. Ah, there we go. What is this one also? Yeah. So it doesn't add it automatically. You need to add it yourself. So that's actually a good thing, rather than throwing anything contaminated into a box that you don't want it to go to. That's very helpful. Okay, slow down. We're practically cleared up now, so we need a place to dump all of our. Here. This is where we're gonna stick it. We are gonna build a hole. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna build a hole. It would lead right down. Cut out both ends. And then we're gonna put. Can I just stick this? Must be built on solid ground. For the opening, I suppose. So here. So they'll drop right down into this hole, and all the contaminated stuff will stay down there. This is my thinking process, yes. Stations. Still can't do anything because I don't have any raw metal. Is there something actually called raw metal? Raw mineral? Copper ore. Raw metal and raw metal. There's plenty of it here then. Dig this out. That one and this one. Full speed again. Let it play out. Wait, is that not how this thing works? Auto bottling's off? Liquid, polluted water. There we go. Enable auto bottling. Polluted. There we go. Pick it up. We're picking it up now, and we are disposing it into a little hole. That's all our polluted stuff will go. Wait. Hang on. Woo, slow down. We should make. Oh no, we can't do plumbing yet. We can't put a liquid pump down here. Oh, that would be useful for future reference. Oh well. We'll let it collect down here. But polluted water rise doesn't polluted gas rise. Should have made a little. I don't know. Oh, I should have put this above. If I put it above, it wouldn't have been an issue. But they get polluted water, even in real life, is below, not above. I don't think it really produces polluted air, or does it? Would it pollute the air? I would think it would pollute the air too. You walk past this polluted water, you don't go, ah, fresh air. You're like, oh, what is that? Oh, it pollutes the air too. You're really on oxygen, especially down there. Oh yes. All oxygen rises while carbon dioxide descends. So this could also be a two bird with one stone scenario. But I would need breathable tiles for all the carbon dioxide to fall down into here. That's a way of doing it. Okay, slow down. So stations. Now we can start our station builds. I'll put one here and start our research. Oh, but no. Change our priority for this one to 5. And then start. 11% toilet. Toilet is very stressed. Good old toilet. Toilet, why are you so stressed? Well, I suppose decor is very low, isn't it? Yes. Unless you go to sleep. Oh, toilet doesn't have a bed. Whoops. Okay, that explains why you're so stressed. Keep bunging the microphone. Coffee. Prioritize this one to 9. So maybe coffee. Maybe toilet won't be so stressed anymore. Oh, there's a hatchling up there. You can stay up there actually. There. Toilet, you can sleep here. I think toilet's the only one that's actually stressed yet, because he's not sleeping in a bed. Sandstone and copper ore. Oh, it all fell down here. Okay. I've got mealwood here. Probably dig this out quickly before I can't do that anymore. And then uproot. Actually, I should uproot all of this because this is going to become a contaminated area. So let's uproot all of this and sweep it all away. Everything. Uproot. Why are you not doing anything? Let's move you back over here. So otherwise you'd have suffocated to death. What are you doing? Oh, I haven't even started research. Basic farming. There we go. Doesn't fetching water. In order to carry liquids from one place, duplicates must first bottle them for transport. What? I've got to bottle water? Okay, that explains the pitcher pump. Yes. Ooh. Here? I have algae. Organic. I do have algae. Oxygen levels is currently breathable, so it's not really bad. Ooh, okay, maybe. Mind you, it is falling down into here, isn't it? Yes, it's all falling down into that little pit. I suppose I could make one here. So it goes in all directions. Dang, our expectation has taken a massive hit though. Massive table. Just... oh wait, doesn't this need power? Whoa. Doesn't this required power in the past? And it still does. I don't think that's a good idea. Because it's only toilet that's really stressed out. Everybody else is stressed out because they have to go down here. I don't blame them. Right, okay. No wire connected. There we go. Wire connected. Should probably have this built. Very important. There, you have water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you putting clean water in there? You are. Only polluted, please. Jesus. I'm taking the water out of here and throwing it down there. Okay, we have idle people. That's not good. Do we have anything we can do? Don't necessarily need food right now. Power is fine. Oxygen is fine. Don't need any of that. Plumbing. Ventilation. Medicine. Medicine? A wash basin. Remove some germs from duplicants. Germ cover duplicants. Use wash basins when passing by in the sector. Well, obviously the toilet then. Med bay. Improves recovery from diseases. Alexaris help restoration, the healing of physical injuries. Near the beds then? Or up here? Stick you there for no reason. Furniture. No. Stations. No. Okay, so we've got our wash basins. Once the first research is done, we're gonna need a place to put our farming. Farming oxygen rises. So really we need to go up here. And this is nearly done. It's very nearly done. So all our farming would go up here. At a concealed area, but that's pushing it there. And in this direction too. Ooh, sandstone. Is this breakable? Otherwise we're gonna have a lot of water spilling in. Nothing here to actually state it. I don't see anything to state the fact that it could break. Hardness 10, soft. It's a rightfully soft rock. Is that gonna break eventually? And stress levels are going down. Not quick enough though. Everyone else is happy except the toilet. Could you build the washing basin first? I feel like that's very important. The ability to wash yourself. There's 2 arrows on it. Slow down, hang on. Use direction both? No. You select to make duplicants wash when passing by from left to right. That makes more sense. So that way they go to the toilet, they come out, they wash their hands. It's just like our own world, basically. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just eat algae? Oi. No, sorry, you're eating the algae. There's a lot of algae here. That's not acceptable. You're eating my biscuits. Hope it's not too harsh. Ladder blocks, yay! Hey, I can drag now. Cool. Or could we drag before? I don't think we could drag before. Mealworm seeds, plants. Apply settings and priorities as building to others of the same type. I was thinking there was no dragon before. Look. I don't need to sit here and constantly do the same thing again and again and again. I can just click and drag and apply the same thing to anything. Oh, there has to be a demanded request. There has to be somebody that was like, could we have this option in the game, please? Use direction left. Wait, left? Wasn't it set to right? Set direction right, from left to right. Wait, he's using it when he goes to the left, isn't he? So Maya, should you use it now? Yes? Nope. Maya is not using it. Maybe I should just leave it to, but if I click both, why is it showing right? This doesn't make sense. Could I make someone just go walk past it? Auto is not even using it. So auto, so okay, I'm gonna take it like graphic wise. Auto should now use it. So I should ignore what the text says, but listen to the graphic side of it. Really? That's what? What? I think that's a bit of an obvious issue. Most people would read the text and follow the I love this. Oh, I love that. Oh, damn, there's a lot of seeds up here. I should probably get these seeds. These are blossom seeds, so they're decor oriented. Oh, but then all those wars are gonna come flying down. Unless I build it here, which means I'm gonna have to destroy one of these. Sorry. I have to. Because I want the seeds. There's a lot of seeds up here. Now the build is high up. Oh, but there's a lot of slime. It's Jeremy. Uh-oh. What is that dragging assignment you do there? I don't. Well, it seems that they have an option here called copy settings. Apply the settings and priorities of this building to others of the same type. Which is also here. Storage compactor, so like instead of you constantly clicking each individual thing, like if you were to go, I want this to be set at 8 for these particular things, and then click the next one and do the same thing again, you just go copy settings, click, drag, done. That's a very interesting option. But there's one thing that's really annoying me here is the fact that, hang on, I know what I can do. I could, well, I'll need to, I should say, build into this. And then I will put 2 compactors here, and these could be like, these could be unreachable. Could I put, can you put these things in water? That wouldn't make sense. For slime, because I have a lot of slime here, so we need to prioritize this. We really need to get this done. because that is producing toxic gas, as you can see with the bubbles. Please start working on this up here. Please work on this. This is very important. Thank you. This game puts you in the shoes of a manager. They're just like, my staff have to sleep. Oh, why? Fine, we'll have a look anyway. So we have a researcher. We have someone that does medicine. Creativity. I think that's the one thing that we could look at next for decor expectations, but no one here is good with creativity. And their expectations are quite high compared to the rest, so no. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to reject. Ah, coffee is done. Is that instant? Or grounded? Or not grounded. You know what I mean. Real coffee. I have real coffee. Actually, no, I think my sister stole it. Pretty sure she stole it. I have the strainer for it though. Copy settings to everything. All mealwood. I've practically no oxygen going on up here, do I? Ooh, it's a horrible mix. Oxyl, slime, and dirt and all kinds of stuff are up here. That makes sense. We need to dig up. We need to dig up and put all the slimy stuff up here. And put tiles down. Yes, that's what we need to do. Tiles down and a tile up. And then all of our poisonous stuff could go here. Like that. It's like I could put the YouTube chat on. But it's not see-through. There is a way of making the chat see-through. And I should probably do that, but I don't. I should. I don't know how to do that at the moment. I do. I don't know how to do that at the moment. I do know. Of course I do. Oh, we can't quite get into here apparently. Build. I mean break. Break into it. So research is done. It was done quite a while ago. Whoa! Hey, hold on. Clicky fingers. Stop it. Advanced research. Medical brute force produces sand from raw materials. Minerals. Why? Why would it need that? Plumbing. Plumbing. Oh, definitely plumbing next then. So advanced research it is, I suppose. Got a lot of algae here. But the germs are real. Do I have germs? Germ overlay. Ooh. What? Just slime lung? Really? Only germs we have to deal with in this world is slime lung. Low oxygen. Well, not for very long. All the oxygen should slowly be rising. Apparently, so it's going down. This one was oxygen a heavy thing. Oh, oxygen was light. And carbon dioxide was low. Or is it the other way around? Is oxygen heavy? The only thing I want to put up here is organic, slime, polluted. There we go. Slime and polluted. And then these two could be for anything else. We're still okay for food. Oh, there's millwood here. But I say we're doing okay so far. Growth halted. Pressure. No pressure. No pressure? Ah, you're back. Disable or deconstruct. Deconstruct. Probably put it here actually now. Apparently oxygen is heavier than carbon. Okay, sure. That's a thing. Oxygen is a very heavy thing. Suppose it is. Something burns, produces carbon, floats to the top very quickly, so it's very light. Stay to the ground where the oxygen is. Which is heavier, carbon or oxygen? Carbon dioxide or oxygen? Who has the most weight? There, awaiting material, algae. Plenty of algae. That should bring pressure back into this area. And should keep this all generally blue? Or blue. Blue. Yes, blue. Dark blue. So much red. Carbon. Could you imagine if you saw the world like this? Like you just saw in your brain just like oxygen levels. And you saw everything like this in terms of color. Would that be fascinating or very terrifying? You just sort of looked up in the sky and everything was like deep red. You know, death is illuminating above you like... Nobody knows yet, but you can see it. Somebody goes to you, is it safe to go in there? And you look at it like, it's pure black. No. Nope, that's definitely not safe. It's not blue. It's not blue. It's not even dark blue. It's black. No, it's not even red, man. You can't even hold your breath in there. Could be worse. You could see germs. Could you imagine that one? Open your eyes and everything turns green. Look at your bed and it's like... That'd be experience. How would it work? If you see through it, it should not be read by a mix of all the colors you see until you get there. This only works in 2D, yes. The world will become a lot more colorful. No, the world will look a lot more alive than colorful, I should say. That'd be interesting, though. Toilet, you're very stressed. Holy crap. Toilet, where are you? Unassigned. I think this needs power, though. No, it doesn't need power. It's a mid-bay. What am I on about? It's because I think our expectations is so low. Research was completed. Interior decor. Extremely trippy. Extremely. Wet feet? Are you all developing wet feet? Compost. And the supercomputer. Solid ground. I can fix that. There, solid ground. Considering you're so stressed, So I will need this. Put it to the washing basin. I don't think the washing basin is... Really? Well, you can go very close then. The washing basin is apparently very favored. You get massage next to the sink. Because that's how apparently our minds work. When you go into a massage therapy, there's always a sink nearby. So you're looking like, hygienic. So relaxing. The sink increases my expectations. I suppose it would. Give you a sense that, you know, the person who's giving you a massage is very hygienic, or can be very hygienic. There you go, toilet. Plus we have food growing. Good. No seed available and awaiting delivery. Quite a lot here. Is there anything else I can work towards? Washing basin. And our research is, of course, interior decor, so that's on the fly kind of thing. The next thing that I'll probably end up doing is here. This area. Yeah, but this first. Prioritize this first out of everything else. Because it's gonna collapse down. Once you've done that, this area... Actually, no, that can't be used. I need to make this lower. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. But this needs to be connected to water. Pipes can be connected to here, which can go out into this area. No, it would have to be connected here, which will go up through to this area here for clean water. So this needs to get digged out. Once this is digged out, we'll need a ladder to go down for our pump station to pull the water out. There's going to be need a source of power, which also connects to the same area to pump it out here. And from there it can go straight down through this. It can go through here downwards directly into this pit of polluted water, and from the polluted water we could have an area here where we recycle the water. The water then gets sent up through here to this area for clean water. And now we need to pee. Okay. That's it. Okay. Let's just let them slowly build everything. Twice the speed. There. Fantastic. Okay, that was an interesting glitch. Look at regardless. You missed 2 days. And everybody's idle. Damn, okay. Go back to 1. Everything's done? Damn. I'm blind. What am I looking for again? Plumbing. There. A new duplicant. Creativity is what I'm looking for. You have creativity. Interior decor. But decor's patience +5. Early bird. +2 bonus to all skills. But you cannot cook. And you snore a lot. I can put you somewhere. Print and pause. Let's see. Because we have furniture now, I can put a plant pot here and no. Yes, here. No, actually, we better put it there. I put a plant plot like that. And I put your bed here. I put the 2 blossoms here. With the light. Should make you very happy. Did you remove an algae? I did. The oxygen so far is barely breathable below, perfectly fine above. No one really should be going down here unless I start doing the pump. Someone decided to pee. Okay, that's interesting. Clean that up and then throw it down there. Please. Thank you. Any day now. Two briar seeds. Because this person learns very quickly, they're going to have very high expectations. So it would make sense to surround them with nice things. Hassan. Isn't it? Isn't it Hassan? Learning and creativity. Yes, Hassan. Okay. So it makes sense for him to go there, because then the decor expectation is extremely high. 26, yes. Second bun. Good old... Whoa, hang on. Try and stop that from doing the thing that is trying to... Okay, now I basically have crazy here. Good to know. Two are watching. Me and Chris, that's it. No one else wants to be here. Even, whoa, it's not even loading. Oh, never mind, it is loading. Don't wanna be all by. Why are you idle? Oh, because there's no wire connected. Oops. There we go. You're literally not connected to anything. Get it over you. Unnecessary decor delay. Unnecessary decor dampening. Finds light when powered. I'm gonna need this for the algae. Probably here. Oh, I can just put it straight down. Should be reachable. Yes. I'll stick an algae here because there's going to be a lot of carbon dioxide falling down here eventually. It's going to build up over time. And with light and the heavy density of carbon dioxide in the oxygen will float up. Hopefully by the time I can replace these tiles with mesh tiles? Is that what we call them in this game? Then people can start breathing properly. Where is the mesh tile? Nope, that's not it. It's a tile of holes. There it is. Does not obstruct liquid or glass flow. Sanitation. Right, that one. As much as I should put one here, we don't have that much algae, do we? 4,000 kilos. It's not really a lot. It's really not a lot. 4,000 kilos can flash by in an instant. Then again, they're gonna keep stopping their research. I should build one. And now me needs a toilet. There we go. Put one here. No. Two. One on the very edge, though. I'm gonna keep this nice and slow, nice and gentle. Probably put something there as well. Another flower pot? Two. Oh, one right next to the ladder as well. Don't know if you've got enough for that amount of flower pots, the blossom seeds. We might do. Okay, let's get these built quickly. Whoa. There, it has light, which I believe they have a boost from light. Placing algatariums in well-lit areas will produce more oxygen. There we go. So they'll slowly produce oxygen from the carbon that falls down. And once I start replacing tiles with mesh tiles, all carbon dioxide will fall down, improving its productivity and allowing oxygen to float up. And he isn't interrupting anyone else. So this should start going down. Yes, good, good, good. Okay, okay, we're doing good so far. We're on the right path. Too idle. Put one bar seed in there next to the plants, next to the cots. And carry on research. Awaiting delivery of water? Prioritize. Calories is 18,000. Some of these should have grown already. I think these ones have. Still waiting on several other seeds. Ah, the loud sleeper is far away from everyone else. His expectations are high, and because he is a learner, he will gain experience very quickly. Which means he needs very high expectations, so eventually I'll probably put a picture here. Increase that area even more. They are sucking the carbon from this area. At least they should be. They are. Yeah, they are. It's barely breathable though. They are slow. Trickles of blue coming through, so they are removing the carbon that's flowing down, while all the good oxygen is flowing up. So I should consider starting to build upwards rather than downwards. Keep all the carbon down here. Plumbing has now been improved. Alright, so we can... But no, I was researching something else next, wasn't I? Sanitation. Yes. So I can start this up. So what I was originally planning... I was really planning to put the plumbing here. But I can still put it here. Doesn't the decker expectation go really low for these things? Yeah. I really don't want to put plumbing so close to somewhere that's frowned upon. Toilets and a laundry is is it not? I think it's 4 tiles high actually. And this looks like it's gonna break soon. All the carbon things really far down so they could push the oxygen up. Exactly. I want to put facilities for plumbing in the central area. I don't have a door yet though. What? The next thing I could research is a door. So that way we block off the area where the plants are and where the where the toilet and the shower is. Which directly affects decor expectations. These don't have any seeds yet. So I could destroy a whole bunch of these. And then I could seal off the area. And place the laundry here. Sweep the area. I have nowhere to put it. Somewhere over here? Place the door here and then sweep all of this away. Plumbing. I need to get this straight. I can't put it straight through there. Gotta keep expectations high. So anyway, we want this plumbing to be here. Outwards, up the ladder, and to the things. They don't require power. So we need an exit point. So from here, and it needs to go to here. No. That doesn't feel right. I think it's safer to go to this side. So it definitely goes down. So this would need to go... I don't want it near the beds, because that's where they're going to regain most of their stress levels. So it needs to go up here. Don't want to overlap. Exactly, we don't want this to overlap too much. So spend a lot more time climbing up the ladders than anything else. Here. Don't want any of the beds or ladders again, so up there. I want this to go through, but don't near the bed or the med bay. So a little bit further away. A plant area is only visited for food. Again, people are going to look for the laundry, but it has to go there regardless. So we've got an entry point and an exit point. And then we'll have a pump down here. Oh, but then hang on, they also require power. Pumps require power. So the same. Oh, so we already put the power in. There. Okay. Okay, that's that solved. Thank you for past me. And then we've got a pump that goes up along with the current. Which is, to be honest, terrible. This needs to go into here. Which then transfers back into there. And that is our plumbing then. So we've got our shower. So our water is our entrance point. Yes. Followed by our lavatory. A space in between for decor. You might need to add all blah, blah, blah. Since when it does not require power. I'd love for it to be not needed. Maybe in a later update they can add pumps so they can pump from down below with more power needed. Yes, rather than from above. Sort of like a power level. Like, if you require it to be pumped up, naturally, whatever it is that causes it to suck it up would require more power to be pumped from below rather than from above. That way, if something is from above, it would require less power to pull it a little bit across and allow it to naturally fall down the pipe, which requires less power. Or a sort of medium way of power if the extractor is pulling water from somewhere where it's a similar level so that the line is straight across. If that's what you're meaning. At which point I would agree. That would be an interesting addition. Just be like, be selective as to where you pull the water from. Because if it was from below, it would need to pull more up. But if it was from above, it would only need to pull it to a certain extent and the water would just fall naturally. So you wouldn't really need to pull the water because the water itself would propel itself to go forward from where you're taking it from. So let's say if you were to... I don't know what kind of thing they would do. Maybe like some sort of extractor they could place here and they would suck the water through the minerals. So it could be like, you wouldn't need power to pull the water. You would just have to wait for the water to naturally pass through. Because most things after a while of water do start to crumble. And you could use that to cause the water to fall into the pipe and allow it to naturally fall through the pipe rather than needing water. Kind of like tapping into a natural stream and just putting a pipe there, the water would go into the pipe and flow through naturally. But it would be slower. So you could say the water would be going through, but in less quantities. I mean, it wouldn't affect the general volume of water, it's just that it would go through slower. So if you have a high demanding system, then you would have to apply some form of power to force the water to go through more quickly to make sure everything is being properly supplied. Yeah. Probably I'll never implement something like this though. We're really trying to get into the into the side of things here. Probably won't happen. Be brilliant if it did though. Whoa. There. Now it should go through the piping system and all the way. Whoops, I forgot the liquid vent. Of course there's no oxygen down here. It hasn't had enough time yet to really produce. Besides, all carbon will go down here eventually. Once our mesh tile is built. Here we go. Here. There. And definitely all of this. 100%. Do you really want it there? Yes, we do. We do. Because it hasn't really produced polluted air. What's this? Natural. Oh. Are they farting? Do they fart now? Where did this come from? That's the only thing I think of. Natural gas. I mean, come on. Because it's not from this. Natural gas? I haven't tapped into any form of natural gas. There's one over here. It's like if it comes from them, they're farting. That suggests you're closing off the top layer because there is no ladder at that level. Oh, alright. I'm reading these things at the wrong time. These mesh tiles are going to come useful though for producing. I think I've seen a lot of I've seen a couple of videos where people primarily use mesh tiles though, so that all oxygen goes to the top, and that's where all their cots and lavatories and whatnot go, and everything else that's less required for contact goes to below. You're placing a mesh tile over a ladder. Oh, I didn't know that was. Well, okay, I suppose it is possible. Whoops. Everything else is fine. Nothing else really needs to be touched. Except these four over here. Agriculture, filtration, raw mineral. Nothing poisonous. Cultivatable soil, dirt. Seeds and consumable ore. Copy and paste. I like that. I like the option. %, stress as well. We're doing very well. And food levels is kept quite steady. Meal life 72, muckroot 2x5, and nutrition bars. I still have nutrition bars. This insufficient oxygen generation is always the same. But from what I can see, we're doing okay. It's halfway between breathable and very breathable. Barely breathable. This whole area is very breathable, which is good. Because this is generally where there are a lot of lava terrain where they'll go generally. But it should even out soon enough. With the mesh tile being put in place, it should start to go over to the left. Research has stopped. Oh god, what's next? Filtration. Something that I definitely need to look at next. Liquid filter and gas filter. No. I need a way of... I don't see it. Is this it? Water sleep. Ah, there it is. So I do need filtrations in it anyway. Okay. I probably will need it for this because we have polluted water and clean water somehow. I thought at this point that clean water would have been polluted. Come on. If I stick raw meat against cooked meat, the cooked meat is going to come polluted very quickly. Especially in the span of 4 days or so. So this doesn't make much sense. It's almost like there's no need to worry. Oh, hang on. No! No, look, the germ level is going down. Polluted water, are you going down? Nope, it's not going down. How does that make sense? Temperature then? It's practically warm down here because of the liquid pump. It's not active yet, but you know. Bacteria should be increasing then, not staying still or going down. Look at that. Oh, look at that now. Actually, it's spreading. That's probably because of this. Still is generally spreading. And all the bad stuff is going down. Why is there a liquid plump in the polluted water? The liquid pump is in the polluted water so they can suck the polluted water up into a filtration medium. From the filtration medium, it will send the new cleaned water using sand into the water deposit over here. Should probably send it over here. How would I get over there? So the fact this is going from here to there, it would make sense to just keep it over here for now. Do I have any other form of water? Hydrogen. Hydrogen could be used for a form of power later on. Humidity right now is still at 100%, so we're doing good. It's probably because of this washing basement that our humidity levels are 100%. Washing hands, that's all it takes apparently. Which makes sense, because anything in life, we always tend to touch with our hands. We don't exactly walk up to a door handle and touch it with our butt. You'd be like, I'm going to open this handle with my butt. No. Tend to use our hands. Image of me trying to walk up the door handle now with my butt. I'm going to open this door handle. Oh. These mesh tiles take a lot longer than I thought it would. 3 times the speed and they take a long time to build. So we have someone that can do art. We can do someone who can be creative. We have someone that can be constructive. We have someone that can have good strength. We don't necessarily have someone with speed. This one has an iron gut, but they cannot cook. We're not necessarily cooking right now, and we have plants we have, I don't think we will be cooking. And iron gut works with it. I think our expectation is 5. We'll start peening soon. And hopefully they'll never, and even if they do get stressed, they only vomit. If they vomit, that can be cleaned up, thrown down into our pit of polluted water, recycled into clean water. Yes. To the question. Hello, well, you okay? Yes. So, May. May is very quick. May is very quick. It's very quick. I'll call A air spray. Because that is a very quick thing. Sonic! Oh no. I was looking around and I'm like, what's quick in this room? Light, but no. It's like air spray, body spray, air spray, air spray. Air spray is quite quick. Shh. Done. The dob is done. I should probably stop taking people in. The more people you have, the less oxygen you're going to have, and immunity just drops. Whoa, hold on. Air spray just lost immunity? Seriously? Why are you losing? Okay, no, you're going back up again. Okay, you scared me there. You just came into the world and you're about to go. See, there's one gas from air sending it into a dedicated pipe. So that could be used for this. Natural gas can be used as a form of power. So if done properly, this area right here could be used as an indefinite source of power. I think. Well, and if we're going to look at this naturally, the natural gas reservoir should technically have a limit. But it doesn't. There is no actual limits to this thing. It'll just continuously erupt. Which means continuous form of power. But then we also have the issue of air pressure. So if the pressure in the room is too much, it can't produce any more gas. So we're left with a room full of carbon. So it's not technically an infinite amount of resource, unless we leave an algae in there. But then we have to have a door which will then allow carbon dioxide to flood out of the room. And there's no real way of stopping that, unless we put an air pump right next to the door which sends it straight back in, causing a loop. No, I don't see that working. It's an idea, but it's too flawed. The simple fact that there is a door that allows it to flow. If you could have a door, which is technically a barrier, that allows a living organism to pass through rather than the natural gas and carbon from flowing through, then it would work. So you need a filtered air pump. Yes, you can have a filtered air pump, which is exactly the thing that I just looked at. Ventilation, the gas filter. Because I believe that the gas filter, what you can do is, it sees one gas from the air, sending it into a dedicated pump. So that you used to say, if you were to say, I only want natural gas to go to that thing, but then it leaves everything else to fly through that single pump, you could have two gas filters. So you have the first one, which removes, natural gas. The second one has oxygen, carbon dioxide flowing through it. You can have a second one, which then sieves the oxygen flow to go into the normal area, while the carbon dioxide could then flow into directly above the algae. The algae then uses that to produce oxygen. So you could have a little maze where you constantly separate the oxygens into the area that you want them to go into. It's like a tree effect. Like a tree. Yeah, I'd call it a tree effect. The tree stem effect. No, the tree bark effect. Call it that. No, it's gotta be a better name than tree bark effect. It sounds like it definitely sounds like an ugly version of the word tree bark effect. Ugh. Everybody's sleeping. I have thought about playing. I don't get the tree, but I get what you mean. I agree. Like the tree. Like the roots of the tree would absorb everything, and as you go up, it has branches that extend out to different areas. So for each point represents the gas filter, which then separates the single parts into their own respective area in the world. As you go up, there's a new branch, and so on and so forth. So like, I could have it. So I could suck naturally, let's say it's here. I could suck into this area. There'll be one here, a gas filter here, which would send the natural gas up here, which is power. But carbon, oxygen, and say hydrogen, which is still flow through. Then we'd have a second one here, which would send hydrogen below in the trapped area. Still, oxygen and carbon goes through. The third one. Oxygen gets sent through into the world we live in. Then we have carbon. Carbon will get sent through and would be sent into another machine that would use that somehow and send it back into our lives. So like a tree branch effect, just constantly grow and grow and grow. The tree bark effect. Yeah, for some reason I'm stuck with that one. The tree bark effect. So you're constantly siphoning one element while sending the rest through. So at the end of it, you would have one area which would be locked up from everyone else. But if it was a new element that was introduced, it would be sent to that area, excluded from the area where your inhabitants live. So you could think about, what could I use that for element for? And then try to introduce that new element with a new operation by introducing a new gas filter. I'm thinking too much for this game. Branching. The branching effect. There we go. Nice and condensed. It is the branching effect. Anybody says to you, how do I use the gas filters? Well, that is the branching effect. Sponsored by Chris Slipko. Sponsored by the germs. No, sponsored by Slipcore. There we go. The branching effect. Right. We have 2 idle people. This is not good. We need people doing things. Medicine has expanded. We have a sink. Remove germs from duplicants. The watership basin requires a duplicant to remove the contaminated liquid and deposit it. The sink. Yes, the sink uses a pipeline to empty the liquid. So instead of requiring a duplicant to run back to it, we can just have it empty automatically down here, which would save time in the future. So we're going to remove the washing basin, which makes sense. Because we don't really think about ourselves constantly going back to our sinks and having to empty it. It just empties it on its own naturally. Unless I'm about to find out otherwise. Pause. Does this require power? Because that would really suck. No. Okay. Good. Good. That makes more sense now to me. So our water supply goes from here. Uh-oh. We need a new water supply. No, we don't. Oh, shit. Can I put the liquid bridge here? No. Here. Technically, we need it here. So we got our entry point. But I can't put one there. Damn it. It requires water in and out. Yes. Oh, really? You don't need to empty your sinks? Clean water goes out. But why is my left ear itchy? But entry point like that to here. The water then empties out. I can't do that. Oh, drat. The only point people need to come in here for is to quickly extract food. But they also need to go by for cleansing. This is going to reduce decor expectations. But we're doing pitting soon. So... ooh. Oh, it's really going to reduce decor expectations. Oh, crap. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel that. But we also need this exit point to connect to this one. Can I do a lap over here? I can. Yes. And then connect this to that. I need to put so much decorations over here. Which I can't yet, but I should be able to soon. Apparently not. Whoops. There, this one. Distillation. I don't really need to process water, but I definitely need to get decor expectations up because this is becoming a bit of a shambles. Oh yes, this is definitely becoming a shambles. The only area where they're gonna gain less stress is where they sleep. Everywhere else, they're stressed, boy. They are stressed. And once this is built, everything is gonna become red. So yes, definitely research being able to build artistic things and replacement to all the pipes. I mentioned before, slightly, I thought about playing Getting Over It. But as to how I'm going to play it, I don't actually know. Any suggestions, Chris? What do you think? How should I go about playing Getting Over It? How exactly? How? How should I go about playing the game? Should I play it normally or should I just not? Mouse, keyboard, and drunk. Well, if you want to play it drunk, you're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks because I'm currently tipsy. So you need to wait a couple of weeks for that one. Looks like an easy game. I've played worse. I've played much worse. I've played the don't know if you remember this one. The very first Devil May Cry mode game, which a lot of people thought was like, that's easy, but there was a mode in it that eventually I unlocked called Dante Must Die, which meant that regular enemies could kill you in 2 hits, bosses could kill you in 1 hit. Now, the majority of the bosses were basically completely random attacks. At any point, there was no sense of real pattern. It was always random. 1 hit, you're dead. And the very first boss you had to hit at least 150 times before you actually took them out. And I remember, oh my god, the one enemy the game always threw at you was a Shadow Cat. And the Shadow Cat could take on 5 different forms at random. You couldn't guess what they were going to do, how they're going to go about it. And it only took 2 hits and you were dead. That was the first time in my life I've ever snapped a controller in half due to frustration over a game. The last boss in his 3rd form, I don't know, in his first encounter during his 3rd forms, took me 6 hours. If we're just going down, okay, that's fine. It took me 6 hours to defeat the last boss when I played that game. 6 hours. And that was numbingly awful. I don't know about getting over it, but I am not feeling like getting so stressed and worked up is worth the money. I don't make money though. But you gotta know. I could literally play anything at this point. Or in the future. Preferably things I have not seen or heard of. That's definitely a good starting point. I think I'll always... This could become a thing. I could always end up coming back to this game every 2 or 3 months and have a few. And oh, you pooped. You pooped. Oh, look at his poop. It's poop. It's poop. What on earth is this? Breathable gas, but why is it green? This is polluted oxygen, but this whole area is green. It's so breathable, it's green. And we now have 4 idle. So our next form, because we now can start doing artistic stuff. We want to filter this one. There's no expanding branch from that one. I know. You're paying for getting stressed. Absolutely. That's life, isn't it? Even if you go to job, people are like, you're getting paid. I'm like, no, I'm getting paid to be stressed. Right, let's get this straight here. Yes. The idea is that you're getting paid for your time. But majority of hard jobs, you're getting paid just to be stressed. To the point of crying. Like, it's that bad. It really is that bad. Wait, so jobs. Art. There's only one person that should be artistic, and that's Hassan, because he is very good at art. Decor. So we want to put blank canvases. We want to put one here. 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 Definitely in there. And over here. We want to put sculpt cultures here. 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 And here. We want to put one down over here and there. One definitely like that. We can't put one here. Lies, we can put a tile over there. Let's see, refinement is improved. We can now distill. Good stuff. Pack the furniture. Sculptures are very good. Between the lavatory and the toilet, there's a portrait being built over there. one up here, 2 next to the toilet, and 1 there. This should give out a huge boost to decoration expectations, and we'll let them do their thing. Yes, whoa, yes, that is true, but you're not getting paid by YouTube, not the slightest. In the past, monetization was enabled, and I got 2 cents somehow, and I was like, I don't see the point of enabling monetization, especially if the videos keep getting flagged, which they did. So this is the opposite of a job, yes, because I already have a job. And so you have to enjoy getting stressed in order for it to be worth it. Indeed, the satisfaction, like, you're extremely stressed about something, but see, once you actually get through it, it's such a relief, like you've succeeded something in your life, even though you haven't existed. No. A lot of people, go you. I see you building stuff there. Ooh, what's this? Oh, very original. But yeah, a lot of people would say that if you succeed something in terms of video game or even just a picture, it's like, oh, that, what does that do? That doesn't improve the world. It's like, no, it improves you. And if something can improve you, then that makes you a better person for other people. You can, it would increase your ability to influence others. If you are more happier and satisfied, then you are more willing. You have this natural desire to enable other people to. I should stop drinking. It enables you to allow. It allows you. It enables you to allow to increase the positivity in other people's lives. So although it feels like it's bringing you to a low point, it's not. Because once you surpass it, it makes you think, well, if I can do it, other people can do it. It gives a more stronger... No, it improves your own charisma. That's what it is. It improves your own charisma so other people can see it in you. Say, this person who's struggling so much to surpass this simple thing in life, that although may not have a... Jesus Christ, slow down. It may not have a huge impact on the world, it's improved their life. So if it's made that person happy, and I can feel how stressless they have become, maybe I can try to do the same thing, and in return I can feel the same way, and then they can then exert that sense of positivity and stresslessness to other people they meet. They can say, look, I know it's stressful, but it's great because at the end of it you will feel better, which is a form of therapy. As in this day and age, one of the huge problems that people tend to develop is depression. Depression is a huge thing that a lot of people end up developing. I've developed depression. I know plenty of people, everyone else has developed depression. So even something as simple as a video game, even Fortnite, Undertale, anything that gives you a sense of accomplishment, a sense of understanding, and you can relate to something else to think, okay, I'm not alone, reduces your amount of depression. You then pass that on. And I'm no longer reading chart. If you get through it, it is worth it. Fortnite! I remember the first time I did videos, the first time I did a drunken read through was a simulator, YouTube simulator. I don't think it was called YouTube simulator, or was it? I think it was actually called YouTube Simulator, which attracted the attention of Patrick. It's because of my drunken playthrough of that simulator that I ended up connecting with Patrick. Interestingly enough, in the first part, number 1 of that playthrough was just me playing the game, naturally. But 2 and 3 was the point where I was pissed and got into this sort of stage where I was discussing about how this game makes me feel and how we make other people feel. Even though the majority that don't play video games of any sense feel that, oh, they're not productive and they don't help and they don't increase intellect, it's like, well, I would disagree because it makes people think a lot. Like exactly what I'm just doing. Like seriously, exactly what I'm just doing right now. I remember his last comment on that video was, "Oh, I was hoping more on the final video was, oh, I was hoping more for drunk talk because drunk talk just seems to keep going, and it just makes me. I get to the point where I stop essentially playing the game and just keep going on and on about how video games affect my life and could potentially affect others, even affect those that don't play games. Because if it can help increase your self-esteem and decrease your amount of depression, this outside of your home and playing video games will affect other people in your life, which improves their life. So if it improves their life, this can then cause a domino effect in improving the life of others. Something as simple as art. Any form of art, from drawing simple pixels to 4K resolution and graphical detail, can improve one's life to improve the lives of many. What were you doing just then there, Nils? Just... Oh, you're not breathing. Oh. Yeah, you should probably move away from there then, shouldn't you? You should probably move up to here, where the air is plentiful. Which doesn't make sense, because this should be producing... Oh, okay, so it's still in between barely breathable and breathable, so you should be fine up there then. We're still... Ooh, a lot of statues to make. Research. What should we be researching? Filtration? Do we already have that? Refinement. Water sieve. There. This requires a form of power. There. Requires a form of plumbing. The entry point. And then we have the exit point. And then put the plumbing. I'm out of raw metal. What? Really? I could harvest all of this, I suppose. And this. And this. And a little bit of this. There. You're connected to the way. Whoa! Pause. Waste. This jumps into there. This jumps in. Oh no. Wait. No, no, no. Hold the phone. This is the issue with being drunk. So we pull the water from the yuck, and then we send this around to this pipe. No, to this pipe. Cancel that middle one. Apparently we can cancel. Oh no, it's right there. Cancel that one. Like like that. So the waste, no, not the clean water goes out back into here. Once we've collected the copper, we can then build our liquid vent, and this should continue as normal. Don't have the raw metal yet. There we go. And plop. That way, any clean water should then go from here outwards, because green is out and the white is in. There we go. The yak goes in and the clean goes out. We don't have enough. Okay, hang on. Disable. So one issue we will have is power. Can I see power? Power, there we go. This only produces 400. We only have the one. And we don't have near enough polluted water to really use this thing properly. When it's done, you can add a second way of the waste to go directly into the filter, so it doesn't necessarily go to go down and up again. Oh yes, I forget about this issue here, because we have clean water. And this was specifically designed to accept polluted water. So if we end up siphoning, well, it's not much clean water. I mean, it's grams. It's not necessarily a lot. Well, actually, water. No, it's still grams. Not necessarily. Why are you standing there? Get up there. Speed up. Everyone's idle. Okay. Research then. What should I do? Transit tubes. Right, this is like the whole purpose of this playthrough really, is to have a look at this transit tube. So we will research that one. We have our decor up, I believe. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. Practically all green. Stress levels 2%. Still a lot of water here. Let's not breaking it away yet. To be on the safe side, I should technically do this. I'm gonna do that regard. No, wait. Cancel. Tile. No, igneous rock. Like this. Don't know if it's reachable. Unreachable. Okay. There. That way, that, like, if this were to give way, because in fact it is sandstone, it'll have this to fall onto. Give us a little extra time for siphoning. What? No. What am I thinking of? Don't do that. It requires 200 of each piece. So really I should do this. Like that. Remove all of this. And that way it's definitely reinforced. And now I need to pee again. make sense at all. I'm missing a bed. 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I am missing a bed. Slow down. And I am back. Furniture. Furniture, cot, place. One kind of sit next to the shower. Ah, story of my life right there. 6,000 calories, so we are definitely going downhill though. Plumbing has gone up. Oh, liquid filter. And ventilation has gone up for gas. This could become useful for this one, because I could... build the flooring here and put the... This is polluted. But we could have a this one. A deodotizer for the polluted oxygen. And from there we could build a little room so that we can create a plan for the natural gas, because the natural gas will produce energy, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. So I have to create a little loop system in order to make sure that works properly. That way we wouldn't have to rely on this anymore, not auto. We'd have to rely on the manual generator anymore. Everything would just continuously be powered, but to an extent. I think it only produces 500 watts of power. And I don't think we'll have enough room to build 2 of them. Unless we build it on 2 separate floors. Then it's possible. But in the long run, probably not. I love the fact their stress level is 0. 100% 0. That's very nice. Oxygen levels is a bit underwhelming. Let's have a look. I know, food storage, I know. It's pretty much working out the way I expected it to work out. Oxygen goes to the top, carbon goes to the bottom. Why is it at the start of the level the carbon went down rather than up? It did. The carbon did actually go down and the carbon went up. That was very strange. Oxygen levels all-time low. Algae only have 2,000 left. 2,000 left roughly translates to about 15 minutes worth of oxygen in gain time. That's not good. So I need to pause. I need to pause for a second here. I need to have a strategy planned out. I think you need to work on the carbon levels. There might be pressure, but CO2 pressure, so you have to not produce O2, but to consume the carbon. Consuming the carbon. Is there a way to consume? There is actually a way to consume carbon, but this requires power. In order to use that power, it produces carbon. So it's a bit of a loop. But can we support that power? Because we have a carbon. No, it's not that. It's not that either. There is, I swear there is a thing in here for research. Or is it just the carbon scrummer? probably is just the carbon skimmer to decrease the pressure of the environment to allow more oxygen to be introduced. It is that it removes carbon and produces something out of it. This just removes carbon dioxide from the air. But it produces, yes, you're actually spot on. This one does produce polluted water, which you have to connect a water pump to. And in return, it produces oxygen and hydrogen using water, and hydrogen can then be used in order to transfer into power. So we kind of introduce this one. This one would have to be introduced to sort of here. That's where all the majority of the oxygen gets produced to. I have no seeds to put into you. Because after a while, this does keep stopping due to the air pressure of the area being filled. Air pressure. I wonder how much air pressure there is in the world. I wonder if the air pressure of Earth is constantly full. It's just that every time we breathe and we exert and the trees refill so that we're always constantly full. Or are we always losing air? So if the Earth has existed as long as people would presume, millions or billions of years, you'd think that the air pressure is always full. Exactly. So after all these years, I wonder if our air pressure is steady, full, or we have so much space that it's nowhere near full. It's evolved to be a stable system. So stable would represent that. Would stable mean that it's full or it's only half full? Stable, I would say, is full to the point where it empties and then refills itself. But if it's full, wouldn't it end up causing an imbalance? Because if there is more humans, then there is more bodies. If there's more bodies, then there is more insects. More animals. Wouldn't that cause an imbalance? Wouldn't we start to lose oxygen? Wouldn't we have to get to the point where we would have to... Wouldn't it, if the point we got to where they'd have to start, or even propose the idea of selling clean oxygen, rather than having a small mixture of oxygen to carbon, which would reduce the people's ability to think or process information, making people more dumb? What if, over the present generations, people are becoming dumber because there is less oxygen in the world, and those with power and money are keeping fresh oxygen to themselves, sort of monopolizing the circulation of clean air to improve their own intelligence, to be able to lead compared to those who are on the lower end. And as CO2 increases, we become dumber because we have less oxygen supplying and powering our brains. Yeah, never know. It could become reality. I guess at some point, yes, we'd have... so many companies are constantly turning around saying, we are saving the forest, we are planting seeds at rainforest, we're rebuilding, blah de blah de blah. And yet, the professionals keep turning around saying, no, our forests will be gone, our trees will be gone, our oxygen levels will continuously lower, less oxygen for the brain. The brain functions at a lower level, and if it functions at a lower level, then we can think slowly and slower. We become dumber. That is why each generation seems to be slowly becoming more intelligent. But this is just a theory. A playthrough theory. Theory. Who needs a brain anyway? You never know, huh? If artificial intelligence becomes a thing, who can really call it a brain at that point? What is a brain? Is a brain a physical grey matter? Is a brain a CPU? Is a brain a hard drive? Like, what is a brain? What can you actually say this is a brain? Because apparently they've already measured out the amount of data that is supplied when it comes to creating a human being. So if they can measure the amount of information contained within the process of creating a human being, does that just make us extremely evolved forms of androids? What if we were simply created? If we think that we are real, but we're actually advanced AIs, and whoever created us is watching us thinking, "Ooh, look, our AIs are now creating AIs. Maybe they'll take over the universe and overthrow us and blah de blah de blah de blah." Yes, exactly. We are nothing more than advanced androids. Artificial intelligence. We think we're real. We think, therefore, we are. So then the androids then begin to build androids, and then the androids begin to build androids, and so on and so forth. Who is the actual creator of life? Perhaps life really was a mistake, and every time out of the constant trillions and billions and quadrillions of planets, they're like, oh, an actual ecosystem's born. Let's put in AI in there and see how it reacts, and so on and so forth. Self-repairing even. Yes, AI can be self-repairing, and that's exactly what our bodies attempt to do. However, bugs occur. Glitches occur. Issues occur. So unless the person who created us is present, then these issues cannot be created. But because we are AI, we are able to self-diagnose ourselves in order to improve our glitches and problems. Why is filter not active yet? Power? Filter? You mean the water filter? The water sieve? I disabled it. There's not enough polluted water going on down there. Unless I confine the area to make it more food sources. Unless I make it smaller in order to work, but then in the long run that won't be very productive. And that's just another form of filter that you're talking about. I don't think I've never ever form of filter. Yep. But then again, the majority of these plants up here are very close to finishing. 88, 87, 89. They're all slowly getting to the point of completion. So the thing that I finished building was the air systems. So the air systems are now done. Filters carbon dioxide from the air, which produces polluted water, which means that really I should put it here. And a little platform to get to it. And digging out the area around it. Making sure it's... And I shouldn't do that kind of material. I should actually do cut that mesh. Mesh makes more sense. There. Power. Do you require power? Of course you do. Plumbing. Yes. We have an exit point. It should go up here to the pipe to empty. You also have an entry point because it uses water. It uses water to scrub. It pulls water from here down into the system. I don't think I can actually put a vent here. Jesus Christ, I can. Okay, enter to the adder point. I need this connect from here to there. So from here, I need this to there. Connect this to there. So I have power, I have the plumbing, and then it will absorb the carbon dioxide from the air, giving room. The second one is produces oxygen and hydrogen using water. So what I would need to do is I'd have to put on an extractor, a gas extractor, to suck the hydrogen away from its output and use it as a form of power. Which I have actually zero way of doing at the moment. I need a form of power. Power regulator. Converts hydrogen gas into electrical power. There. And let that do this thing. I'm not introducing anyone else. 6 is enough. Yes, carbon is flowing all the way down here. Oh, there's some up here though. Which makes sense because it's contained. And there we go. It's now skimming the air of carbon dioxide, producing polluted water, which goes out in there. We now have 2 layers of polluted water, and once that fills up, we can reactivate and refill our reserves over here. Heating wise, we are at temperature 19 Celsius. That's quite good actually. Thermal comfort. We're okay. We're generally in the comfort zone. Light overlay. Non-existent. Plumbing. We'll just sit and admire our plumbing for a little bit. 3,000 calories. I need to keep on food though. I need to keep an eye on the food level. Just let us flow a little while. It should be okay. Hello, neighbor. Now there's a video game I definitely have not played or seen. I've heard of. Plenty of times I've heard of that one. I've also heard about how terrible that video game is. Apparently it was very good at the start, but then it just turned to trash, so it's not exactly inventing. There we go, meal lice. Calories are slowly going back up. You have not even seen it? No. Heard of it plenty of times though. Plenty of times I've heard of that game. Heard that it was good at the start and then it just went downhill. But then isn't that just how most things go these days? Everything starts out great and it goes all downhill. Like YouTube, like the thing I'm currently broadcasting on. And it all starts out great and then it just turns to crap. Oh, that's a big piece of poop right there. See it? That big piece of poop. And followed by a lot of curry. So much curry. First the bun, followed by the curry. What? Oh, that's just the first layer of power. Stores most run off power from a generator but loses charges over time. Most and a bit of. So really this one is better. Get rid of these two. So this collects most of the power while the other smaller one uses a bit of. A bit of? Yuck. Get rid of that then. I want these ones then. Because if these store more power rather than a bit of, then it makes more sense to use these ones. And this is connected to that. Alright, definitely prioritize these in order to make sure our power comes back online. Ooh, okay, they definitely take a while to build. Decor should be the same. Practically blinding. Damn. Ah, nighttime, sleep, sleep, bye bye. Ooh. Oh, neighbors. Two idle. One idle. Two idle. Three idle. Whoa, hang on. Everybody's idle. What else can I do then? Do I really want to do this? I remember the past, this never really went well. You can get a second generator, the batteries don't really seem to be filling. Hang on, let's see. If I can hit 9 without dropping, that should be good. Okay, they are filling. Okay, they are filling then. Okay, yes, the algae distiller. It's not really that good form of... I can't build it up top because this is down here. How do I do this then? Can't the algae distiller be can it fill, have a little space in it that fills with water, then a duplicate comes over and then extracts it into a bottle and then transfers it? Wouldn't that be easier? I think I didn't show before. That's alright, that's alright. 14k, okay. Because as you go down, it becomes more volcanic, and up becomes greener. Doesn't produce. No, it doesn't produce water. It produces polluted oxygen. That's what it produces. Which I do have. I can use this. But there's so much polluted water. Which I could technically redirect all of this. Sort of flow. No. It'd have to flow down to here. No, I can't have it flow down to there because I'm using that as a power generator. Oh. Oh, alright. What to the right then? Can't see anything to the right. There's water? Normal water? Chlorine. I still don't know what to do with chlorine. Hello, Puffed. We're gonna need algae. That's the one thing for definite. We're going to need algae. Natural gas generator requires fossil fuels research. Hydrogen. Fossil fuels, there we go. Because it tends to float to the top. But then don't we need a gate? Manual airlock. It's fine, it's 5,000. Blocks loading gas flow. So we need to put a couple of these in place to make sure it doesn't flow out. So we need to build up. But not here. No, no, no. We would need to build here. A tile there. So we need to build upwards. But we need to make sure there is manual airlock. Can I rotate? I can. Okay, so 1, 2. And then we need to build up 3 of these to build a tile. And from those tiles we have oxygen. Nope. Okay, not oxygen. Ventilation. Refinement, even. This is going to need a source of power. Is 4 overkill? I don't think 4 is overkill. Power. Coal. How much coal do we actually have? Dirt, organic, consumable ore. Go away. Coal, 4,000 kilos. It's not really a lot for powering. This will probably produce carbon dioxide as well, which floats to the bottom. Put that one there. And put 2 algae here. But this is going to be poisonous. Build up both of these like that. Ooh. And then dig out all of this here to there. This produces... Does this require power? Of course it requires power. What the hell am I on about? Whoa. No, no. What the frig? Cancel. I don't want to cancel the tiles, but I'll have to apparently. Ladder. And then tile. And then power. Connect all the way across like that. It requires plumbing? An output of plumbing? Oh, what? Dirt or plated crap? Well, this really doesn't help me. Polluted. Can I connect this somehow? Put a ladder here. This goes right up across. These need to get connected, and then go down. Whoa! And then connect with this. This is gonna need a ladder. It's gonna be need some dig outs here as well. A little extra. It's then going to need a tile for protection. We're going to need a tile across here. Mesh tile, yes. And they can go across. And across again. To build it up. So this'll take algae, no slime, to produce algae to produce oxygen. It'll produce polluted water, which will then go down into this. So we've got polluted water, carbon dioxide, skimmer, and laboratory and toilet. Carbon dioxide, this is gonna flow all the way down. But we have our manual airlock. Well, we need a carbon skimmer here then. Otherwise it's gonna become unbreathable for our duplicates to go into. We're gonna need this. And the carbon skimmer produces polluted water, which then connect to the system to go down. And it's right next to the coal generator. Would that make it too hot to operate? Because I know heat is a thing in this game. I need copper. Prioritize this. That way we'll then have copper to build our generator. Oh, there. Rather than blue, and straighten myself out a bit. Bring it down a bit. Speed up. And let it play out. Insufficient oxygen generation. What's new? Carbon skimmer. And contents are empty apparently. How long will you go? I am getting sleepy. I want to take a nap when I saw you. That is a very good question. How long will I go? Times anyway. I'll probably stop in the next 32 minutes. 32 minutes sounds about right. The fact if I look at the camera I can see my own eyes. Ooh. Very dark. Someone's eating on the stealth. He was eating on the ladders there. I just sit on this ladder and eat my meal. Nom 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 nom. People are gonna get stressed. I know this. Confined quarters and whatnot. People are definitely gonna get stressed. There's gonna be a lot of debris. I need a way to store, or should I say a place to store here. We'll just concentrate on this area for now. Once they're built, I'll set them up for storing things. Food dedicated. I don't have actually any form of refrigeration, don't I? Stress should drop now. Shouldn't increase, it should go down. 10% now, come on. 10, 9. 9. Good. Doing good then. Cycle 26. Building our way across. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Let me be free! Let him out! Let Toilet out! Poor guy. Jesus Christ. Let Toilet out. There you go, Toilet. Jesus. Can't even make any more mesh ones. Right. Yeah, air spray. Air spray is more stress than toilet? Really? That's impressive. Furniture, I suppose. Yeah. And not a single death so far. Oh, jobs. Only one person who creates art. Yes, there we go. Don't jinx it. No, don't jinx it. Hypothermia. Who? Air spray has contracted hypothermia. The stupid process has been slow to crawl from extreme cold pressure. Temperature levels. Then again, there's nowhere exactly warm, is there? Other than the planet area to the left. Ventilation. I would presume. Petroleum. Well, I don't have petroleum. Warmth. We need warmth now, apparently. Ventilation or temperature. Radiates on board amount of heat. That one. That's what we need. Air spray is stressed because of heat. Lack of heat. That's interesting animation right there. Apparently that's how water works. When you get a whole water spurts out in that particular shape. Yeah, food's definitely not a concern right now. Don't think food has ever been a concern. Primarily, we've been working on art to increase decor expectation to reduce stress. Stress is still going up though, minimus. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. Apparently you're peeing out clean water. Peeing out clean water. Hang on, hold the phone. Hang on. We have. Yes, we have this. So who air spray? Wait, we can't assign anymore? Air spray. Medical. Air spray, you're diseased? No. Hairspray. Grimy. Hyperthermia is all just because of the hyperthermia. So you're laying out to rest, but you have nothing on you. You're just lying there. That's lying down is really not gonna help hyperthermia. Maybe that could be an option later on. Produce cloth or a blanket. Produce a blanket from natural reserves. To use that to increase recovery from hypothermia. That could be a potential advancement in the future. We're gonna take all these notes, all potential updates, and note them all down. Nope, haven't noted anything down. Poor air spray. Still has hypothermia. Research is underway though. Research is underway. We should be able to warm this place up soon enough. Which requires power, doesn't it? Can't we just rub our hands together, pretend it's warm? I mean, it gets quite warm in your hands when you do that, right? Just rub your hands together. Or rub anything together and it gets quite warm. I know, because we are awaiting material delivery. So, anything in particular that you'd like me to discuss while I'm in this particular condition? Anything at all. Anything and all things are greatly appreciated. Anything at all. Anything at all. No, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. No! I'm sleepy. 30% stress. Hassan. Decor expectation 15. Really not much at the moment I can do for you, Hassan. I love how the entire economy is being supported entirely by this single algae generator. Yeah, I know I've got these two down here, but they're really not producing much. They're really not. There we go, heat. Hydrofan. This dissipates a small amount of heat. Somewhere central. Here. Insulated. Reduces heat transfer between walls, retaining ambient heat in an area. Nope. I definitely want airflow. Blocks liquid flow without obstructing gas. Mesh. Does not obstruct liquid or gas flow. Airflow tile. Blocks liquid flow without obstructing gas. Really? I should replace all of these. Rid of this one. Goodbye, mesh. Because we want gas to flow, yes, but we don't technically want liquid to flow. Do you need power? You probably need power. I have no metal. This is a lie. I have plenty of metal. Unreachable, of course it is. There, ready for our stress level should be going down. We're getting quite stressed, yeah. 20 minutes to go! 19 minutes to go! We're getting quite stressed. Sure, let's have a look. Wow. A yokel. Cannot research. Cannot build. It cannot take. Oh, I take it all back. I was like, wow, look at this, guys. Uncultured, -35. You can do so many things. Actually, you cannot research, you cannot build, and you cannot dig. Like, pretty much the three main things of this game. She can definitely dig. But she needs a lot of food. But she's creative. But we're to have some of the creative. This one is buff. But they get sick very easily. No. 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 Good lord, no. Just no. Don't do that. Don't do that thing. Why is no one borrowing this? Hmm? They are being built, but they're slowly. Sure. Oh, because they're working in this area. Well, that's fine. Coal, right? Coal. Coal is one of our main concerns. What does coal look like? Dirt, sandstone. Can we make coal? Bloodstone. Can we make coal? This is the question. Oh, I've got coal down here, but coal. I really don't have a lot of coal here. Black. Oh, black stuff. Ah, black. Black coal lines through it, but that I have practically no coal in the area. That, okay, maybe that's really not a good form of power. Power, natural gas reservoir. Okay, in terms of research, we really need to be able to extract the power of the natural gas reservoir. High pressure gas vent releases gas from gas pipes into high pressure locations. Display smaller heat. Plumbing. Why? Okay. Food. Who needs it? Power. Who needs food? I remember I added that coal thing and ran out of coal in no time. Maybe the different areas will need more coal. But right now we have a natural gas reserve which continuously produces natural gas. So I can't see it. Refined generic advanced power regulation. Fossil fuels. Natural. Oh, we already have it. Okay. So we already can build that, but we definitely need an improved one because this is releases gas from gas pipes into high pressure locations. So does that mean we could? Is that a cheat? Because if the area already has high pressure, you could the pipe couldn't. It was a regular gas vent. It couldn't release the gas into a high pressure environment. It would just stop, causing the machine itself that produces the power to stop. But this one says releases gas from gas pipes into high pressure locations, which means it's a cheat. It's literally a cheat right there. Like, I could literally build, I could build everything. I could build a loop to produce power. So it would take the natural gas, enter the power machine, produces power to produce carbon dioxide, releasing it into the environment. The vent could be set to this one, the high pressure gas vent. So although it doesn't necessarily add to the environment, the gas would stay steady along with the carbon dioxide. I could then place a full tile between the two to allow an infinite loop of power. This is not how real life works. If I keep pumping oh, sure. Let's leave it at that, shall we? So I want to build it here. But polluted gas. So I want to make sure that doesn't get into the area. Whoa, hang on a second. I don't even have that. Apparently, I don't even have a way of filtering. There it is. I need to actually research this first. Not a cheat, just more power to the output. Yeah. Well, there will be a loss to it. Yes, definitely a loss to it. You will not get the same amount of power from A to B. Yes. And remember that you create power, but the rest needs power. So who knows? Game logic. Can't apply real life logic to game logic. We're not that advanced yet. Oh, that would be like, imagine if they created a game that was virtual reality based on real life, but your job was to create a planet that could sustain life, but your job is, of course, is to make sure that life can operate on its own on a loop. So essentially Earth-like, but without any hints or tips, so you'd have to use your you'd have to use your own intelligence to create a planet that can sustain its life while you're not there. So that it would be a world that doesn't, the moment you log offline doesn't mean the game stops. It in fact continues to function. It continues to operate. So when you come back on, if you've made a mistake or you forgot about something, it could collapse, which allows you to learn from your mistakes to improve the next time you attempt. You'd literally be playing God in a virtual reality world. And considering the fact that Oculus Rift have promised that they have announced that they will have a headset that is enabled to empower itself without the need to connect to its own PC, which supposedly is cheaper than the current version. I don't believe that. No, I'm sorry, but how can they produce a headset that is just as powerful as a machine that costs $1,000, that can be rechargeable, placed on your head, no need to connect to anything, but to be cheaper? They might be backed up by Facebook, but there isn't exactly a lot of companies supporting VR games. There really isn't. In terms of VR games, majority of them are supported by indie developers. Obviously, the long-term goal would be that big companies would join in, and if they were going to join in, yes, they would. A lot of people would be interested in it because you're more active, taking on the playing video games. We'd be seeing a lot more active than has been the past, what, 20 years? Yes, 20 years. Be a lot of money to make there. So yes, the original platform is cheap, but the person who is the founder of that equipment would probably take, what, 5%? 5% might be, or hell, 1% might be small, but if all the companies get together and join the scheme, develop games, and the games are purchased, 1% of, say, 1 billion, that's a lot of money. You know, without actually doing anything yourself, 1%, that's a lot of money. Interesting game idea, but way too complex for me. But yeah, this is more of a future idea. Yeah, they are funded and you are being sold, just like the Win 10 does cost nothing, because the data you produce with it is the money, not the software, precisely. Like, you're funding the VR, you're releasing to others, you say, we only want 10%, we only want 1% of what you make, but then if they make well over $1 billion within, say, 6 months, that's a lot of money within 6 months without having to do anything in terms of development or creating games or advertising or nothing. Now, the companies do it themselves. They just hand over 1% of their money. It's a lot of money. That is a significant amount of money. Someone made a mess. Oh, pardon me. Clean up. Clean it up. So far, it's a general. Probably they rely the surveying license fees, so programmers will have to pay a cut, yes, for exclusivity, so that it can be seen and heard and learned about, and then they have no danger and only the bonus. Exactly, because they say to a developer, regardless of how sized they are, they say, like, you make a game and whatever you sell, you give 10%. So even if they charge £4, 1%, that's nothing. The simple fact is, the company, Facebook, at this point, if it is Oculus, whoa, hang on. My immunity is going down really fast. Germs, germs, germs! Food poisoning. Uh-oh, we have an issue. Food poisoning is on the rise. Pause. We need to start thinking about cooking our food now. Okay. Should be at the top. Meal preparation. Electric. There we go. Food. We can start cooking our food. Hygiene. Our immune systems are dropping tremendously. Toilet spray is highest. Toilet spray and toilet. Toilet spray and toilet. Okay. But yes. Even if Facebook were to say, I mean, let's say you, Chris. In fact, look, there's more people here. Say, Chris, if you develop your game, and you thought, oh, maybe I could develop this for VR, so you start messing with VR and it works. You could turn around to Facebook and say, look, I have this game. It could potentially bring in a lot of people. I could say, I don't know, £4 at most, or $6, $5. There, $5 at most for them to play this game. You give them 1%. 1% of $5 is nothing to you, but then if the game becomes very popular and a lot of people play it, then eventually you'd end up with a bigger team. The price for the game would eventually rise, but not for those that have originally purchased the game, because you'd say, like, you guys supported me and you started me at the start, you thought, right, this could work, and blah 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 blah. So they would have to pay, so what, you give them a discount, it's like 50% off, 70% off, whatever. But Facebook would still gain the original contract of 1% of whatever you make from the people that purchased the game. And then Facebook would say, look, this game is doing very well. They would promote it, you gain more people would join, blah 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 blah. And that would generally be how the system would work. That the more my immune system is dropping so fast, holy shit. But yeah, that's generally how it worked. Like, Facebook would have to do nothing in terms of developing games. They would let other people develop the games, and they'd be reporting them, taking 1% away from them. They would still be making money, but Facebook in the long term would be receiving a lot more money back. So yes, they do the headset, but they are receiving a lot of money in the long term. Yes, the power of numbers. This is how smart people do it. It's not like it was before. You have to pay a license fee of $1,000. That was only acceptable for funded or seasoned developers. Now with Unreal Engine, it is free for under £1,000 a month. 10%, 10 to 20%. That's greedy. I would say if Facebook really wanted to draw developers in, they would have to reduce it to at least minimum of 10%. Like if you were to develop any future games, Chris, and Facebook turn around and says, look, we can take your game, we can promote it for you, we can potentially give you thousands of people joining you, and you can suddenly receive $800 a month, like that. But we ask for you a minimum of 10%. It would be very attractive. I mean, at the end of the day, we all need to have an income. We all need to have money to live. And if we can do the one thing that we find enjoyment from, developing games, playing games, reviewing games, doing videos in general, even live streaming, doing reviews of new games, what's the harm? Because we are fulfilling our need. We are funding ourselves. We have the money in order to continue to do what we're doing. Facebook wins, we win, and because it's $5 and it's a good game, people who join in and pay for the game win too. So it's a win all around. The standard is 10 or 20. Like I said though, if Facebook turned around and said, right, the minimum we ask for is 10%, we can promote your game, we gain 10% or under, that would be a huge draw-in. Because if all the other former platforms say, okay, we, like YouTube could say, we'll promote your game, but we want 40%. But then YouTube says, we only ask 5%. Who are you more likely to go for? Facebook, obviously. Or if Twitter, hell, Twitter, right now Twitter is the main thing. If Twitter said, we can promote your video game for 7%. You know, every money you make, we only ask 7% of the intake that you require through Twitter. So whoever clicks on your link and buys the game through Twitter, you would have to give 7% of whatever you gain to them. And Twitter is a huge platform as well. Facebook is slowly dying to the point where it will be dead. People don't believe this, but I feel like it's true. People rarely use Facebook anymore. Right now it's Twitter. So Twitter did that, and then you also got the retweet option. So someone says, look, this is awesome game. It costs you $5. You can play it. It's awesome, amazing. They retweet it. A big YouTuber sees it. They retweet it. They play the game. People buy the game. You're only handing out, what, 5-10% of the money you make from the game that you've just made. You could introduce microtransactions, and those microtransactions could be cosmetic, which it seems to be right now the way of going forward, cosmetic transformation, so that you can make yourself more of an individual rather than having an advantage over other people. Right, okay, but we are comparing promotion help with Unreal Engine possibility. One is optional, one is based on the engine. Those that and the general market of things, I don't think people really care about what kind of engine it. 70%. Oh, it's a good thing we're coming to a close now. But yeah, it's based on the engine, but a majority of people wouldn't really care about the engine that is supplied on, as long as it works, I believe. As long as a video game works and isn't buggy, glitchy, slow, and things like that, people generally will like the game. It doesn't matter how graphic intense it is, as long as it is playable and it functions and it is able to, as long as it's able to engage the person, that should work all right. Hang on. Okay. Cosmetics are big and look great. Yes, collectibles. Right? People don't care wherever Unity or Engine, but from a coder standpoint, you check the offers and then make the decision. So that's where Twitter can easily come in. Twitter could accept any form of format whenever the game is developed upon. And that given said, I have to stop the stream here. So, thank you for Chris for joining in the stream, and thank you all for watching this video afterwards, and I will see you in the next live stream or video. See ya later. Yep, it's official. This is the way to exit the video. Bye.